Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to the Splash Point Jazz Show. Hey, hello, welcome. My name is Neal Richardson and this is the Splash Point Jazz Show, coming to you from Seaford on the south coast of the UK. A warm welcome to everyone, and especially if you're watching from abroad. Let's go to the other camera. So, how are you? How's everything? One of my little screens is packed up, so I can't actually see you tonight. So you can be wearing your pajamas, and that's absolutely fine, because normally I can see you, as you know. Because we've been round to everybody's house and installed a little camera all around the world, so that when you watch my live, Yeah, anyway. Also, I remember to turn the reverb off sometimes. So let's see who is in. In case you haven't watched before, you can leave comments if you're logged in to Facebook or YouTube. I can see them both. And out of the blocks tonight, I see we have Wendy Woolard is first in, evening all. Then David and Kim, hi. Oh, you got back from the M25. For those of you abroad, that's kind of like Pacific Highway 1, but with a car park machine on it all the way. Well done, Kim. That's great. Kim and David. And I even managed to say evening all myself. How about that? Hi, Tina. Hello, Josie in France. Good evening. Bonsoir. Good evening, Ray. Glass in hand and full of anticipation. I've not heard of that drink. Is that like... are you sure it's not Cynthia? No, never mind. Linda's in. Hi, Linda and family. That's great. Who else is in? David's in. Kevin, I should have said, sorry. David's in... Earth Day, indeed it is, says Wendy. Yes, it is. And Amy's in, hi. Pam's in, hi. Czech beer tonight for Earth Day. Right, okay. I'm sure there's some logic there. Whatever you're drinking, enjoy it, and I hope you're going to enjoy the next hour. I do my best to make it enjoyable, and if you didn't see the newsletter, why not? Then sign up to our newsletter thingy, MailChimp thing. If you just look for, search up Splashpoint Jazz, or there's a link in the description under this video. And then we'll put you on the list. But if you did receive the email, you will know that the theme for tonight is kind of threefold, because yesterday was Her Majesty the Queen's birthday in the UK. Today is Earth Day worldwide, as you know, but much more importantly, today is also Her Majesty my mother's birthday. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to do songs to represent those three things to make our theme. Before I start, though, I must say a huge delayed thank you to everyone who tuned in last week and dropped a tip in the jar. Thank you very much. That was very kind. And just to get that out of the way, you can see there's a link on the screen. He said, pointing at the screen over there that you can't see. And you can do that on PayPal. Anyway, so my first one is for Her Majesty the Queen, because apparently she and the royal family have always been somewhat jazz fans, and I saw a picture today of her with Duke Ellington many years ago. So why not a bit of Duke to start us off? Doesn't get much better than that, does it? So, Duke Ellington. And this is for both those Satin Dolls. Cigarette holder, which wigs me over her shoulder. She digs me out cutting that satin doll. Baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful, let me go, you're flipping. And that in my satin doll. Well, she's nobody's fool, so I'll play it cool as can be. Give it a whirl, but I ain't for no fool catching me. Telephone numbers, well, you know, doing my rumbas with Uno. And that in my satin doll. She's nobody's fool, so I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no fool catching me. Telephone numbers, well you know, doing my rumbas with Uno. Speaks Latin, that's satin, and that in my satin, and that in my satin doll. How about that? Why, you're too kind. Thank you. I have to keep putting my glasses on because I can't read the comments otherwise. It's sad, isn't it? Jackie says, hi, Neil. Sorry, I'm a tiny bit late. Well, it's just see me after class. No, it's absolutely fine. Lovely to have you along, Jackie. It's also Stephen Lawrence Day. Well, that's really good to know as well. Thank you, because I have a good theme that is appropriate for that as well, which you'll have to wait till the end for. And Ray says, I hope you'll play Cynthia. Well, in honour of yesterday, it is a lovely piece. Thank you. Peter's in, hi. Keith's in, hi. Well, actually, Ray, you've read my mind. Very, very good, because I'm actually going to play Cynthia. For those of you who don't know, that's my mum's name. And obviously I wasn't going to put this on the internet, but there she is. I'll just show you a little picture. That was her today. Is that going to focus? Probably not. Anyway, that was her today. My dear sister and brother-in-law went to see her. 95, ladies and gentlemen. 95. Obviously, I came along very, very late in her life. I'm somewhat of a medical miracle. Apparently she was pretty chirpy and very pleased to see them. And anyway, this next tune is off my album. The album is called Better Than the Blues, and the tune is called Cynthia, and it was written not by me, but by my dad, the old smoothie. He wrote this when they were courting, and it's just a really nice tune. And the story is that one of my sisters and I, when we were going through some of his stuff, we found the original handwritten pencil manuscript paper, and we filled in the dots, as it were, and I recorded it on my album. I had to, really, didn't I? So this is Cynthia. This one's for Kim as well. She likes this one. You can play your saxophone along with this one. And, hope you like it. Might go on a cruise on this one. Why, thank you. That is Cynthia, written by my dad, for my mum, who is 95 today. Would you believe that? I think she's going for the ton. So yeah, amazing, really. And the day after the Queen's birthday, of course, was yesterday. I should also say that my dear sis, who visited my mum today up in York, very kindly WhatsApped, videoed me, called me from the phone. And when she was with my mum, visiting my mum in the care home, and I was able to play that to her live. I don't know how good the sound was, obviously, but that was quite a treat. So that was really nice. And I thought something else I was going to tell you then, but it's gone. So let's read a few more comments. Anne says she loves this one. Thank you. Nikki's in. Hi, Nikki. How you doing? Lovely to have you along as well. And if you've tuned in and you're hiding, you're not speaking, as it were, on the comments, then just if you sign into YouTube or if you're on Facebook, you should be able to just type a comment. Let us know where you're from, okay? Where in the world you are. Where in the world you are, because this is Earth Day, so, you know, we should have people spread far and wide, hopefully. That one was Cynthia for my mum and my dad, because they were early campaigners for on green issues, let's say, and helped hugely with the London Vegetarian Society movement and all sorts of stuff. They were way ahead of their time, really. So, yeah, that means quite a lot to me, that one. As does the next one, which was one of their tunes that I believe they liked, but also this one is for Pam and Malcolm, who I think this is their tune, but they can have a little dance to this. I hope you like this one as well, all about London. And Catherine's in. She's Flash from Cheltenham. Hi, how you doing, Flash? Nice to have you along. That's really nice. And please, anyone else, tell us where you are watching from. So without further ado, this is another one. This is one about London. When two lovers meet in Mayfair, so the legend tells, songbirds sing, winter turns to spring. Every winding street in Mayfair falls beneath the spell. I know such enchantment can be, 'cause it happened one evening to me. That certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. There were angels dining at the Ritz, and a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I may be right, I may be wrong, perfectly willing to swear that when you turned and smiled at me, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. The moon that lingered over London town, poor puzzled moon, he wore a frown. How could he know we two were so in love? The whole darn world seemed upside down. The streets of town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic affair. And as we kissed and said goodnight, well, a nightingale sang. Nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. Stealing up, all golden blue, to interrupt our rendezvous. I still remember how you smiled and said, was that a dream, or was it real? Our homeward step was just as light as the tap dancing feet of a stair, and like an echo far away, and like an echo far away, a nightingale sang. A nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I know 'cause I was there. That night in Berkeley Square. Isn't that a lovely tune? Love that tune. Hope you like that one. Who else has joined us, or any more comments? I was reading about live streaming this week. I thought I ought to, seeing as I've been doing it for a year. Over a year. We're in year 2, remember? And one of the things the article was saying, that there are a couple of, obviously we're all missing live music in person, as it were. But one of the good things about that you get with live streaming that you don't get at a live gig is this interaction thing with the comments. I mean, you could get heckled, I suppose, but not all of you at once. That would be quite tricky. So, you know, that's really nice. And I feel I've got to know you a lot more over this last year, and hopefully you've not learned too much about me. Keith says, evening, Josie, wish you were here. Yeah, I know, France deprived. I know. We're all feeling that. Tina says, I bet your mum was thrilled to have you play a song for her. Well, I can only hope. Jackie says, oh, lots of hearts. Very good emoji use. What is that in the middle? Hang on. It's a dancing girly. Very good. Wonderful times and memories of all. Yeah, me too, especially that song. I can remember my dad playing that on the piano. The weird thing is, I didn't mention that my dad was a keen piano player. And apparently my mum says that he always wanted to go full time, but he had a decent job instead. And I didn't know that until I'd gone full time as a musician. And she told me some years later, and I thought, that's weird, isn't it? Because, you know, there's that thing of kids, you know, we all end up living the dreams of our parents. I didn't even know. It was inadvertent, but it was always calling me. It was calling me because I just thought, wouldn't it be great to just make music and get paid for it? Well, I was half right. So Kim says she's back in the room. Why? Somebody hypnotise you? Kate's in. Hi, Kate is opening the Crystal Cabin again. Brilliant. Nikki's saying hi to our French resident. How you doing? John's in from Holland. How you doing? Thank you. I'm glad you like that, mate. I'm glad you're safely home. Yes, thank you, David Butterworth. He says we're in Seaford, East Sussex. Where's that? About a mile from your studio. Okay, I'm nervous now. If you hear some knocking on the window, folks, you know who that is. It's either David Butterworth or the bailiffs. Thoughts of London, my hometown, and a great, exciting musical time. Yeah, Jackie, I'm with you on that. We love London too. V's in. Hi, Veronica. How you doing? Lovely to have you in amongst the throng. That's great. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. And Anne is, well, hometown too of London, indeed. And Clive's is Derby. Excellent. Nice to have you along. Have I missed anyone? Josie's not in lockdown at the moment, but it's beautiful sunny weather. Brightens my day to hear all of you. Oh, that's nice. That's the nice thing about this little community thing. Did I say earlier? I can't remember. I have to say a huge thank you belatedly to everyone who tipped last week. It was very kind of you, and for our 50th, the one before, because I'm not very good at admin, as Annette and Pam will tell you. And sometimes I'm just not very good at getting around to it, so I do apologise. Anyway, I think it's time for, what is the time? Yes, I think it's time for Beat the Intro, don't you? Yeah! I run out of steam on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Josephine, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little Beat the Intro of a tune that was, this is another one for my mum really, it's a very old tune from the 20s, I believe. It was a hit, and somewhere I've got a 78 of this. That was my mum and dad's. But anyway, this is a tune which you may or may not know, and only the better looking and better educated of you might know it. I'm kidding! I'm trying to put that tactfully. But it was a big hit for Can't Remember. And I'm only going to play a few notes. And all I want is, it's a one-word title, okay? This song has one-word title. And what I want is just that one word, okay? I'll even allow a lowercase first letter, will I? Because we have to draw the line somewhere. Anyway, so I'm going to give you a few notes of this tune, and if you know it, you'll get it straight away. If you don't, you'll think, what's he on about? So I want the title, and in case you haven't played before, what you have to do is just type in the comment. As soon as you know it, type in the answer, okay? And the first one with the correct answer will win a CD. Wow, no way. Yeah, if you liked Cynthia, well, I've got good news for you. It's on my album, and there's my album, and as I'm feeling generous and it's my mum's birthday, I'm going to send you one of these. And, I've always wanted to say this. Here's one I prepared earlier. that I opened earlier. Let's put on that on the main thing. So yeah, there it is. You can see it now. It's a lovely production that I did in conjunction with a fantastic photographer called Peter Pryor. And so there's lovely pictures to go with each of the tracks, one of which is Cynthia, which I would dig out the track. It's that one, isn't it? No, hang on. He made beautiful pictures to go with each of the tracks. I should probably know which track it's on. Are you enjoying this? Scintillating. There you go. Look at that. My mum's favourite colour is orange. How would you ever know? Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, enough of this. Here's the track, and then the first one to get the one-word answer wins the one CD. Ready? That's just a dramatic intro. Do you know it? One more time. Anyone know it? Yes, Jackie's first out of the blocks, and she's got it. Well done. Yes, well done. It is a lovely old song called Jealousy. Jalousie, if you're watching in France. Well done, Jackie. That's brilliant. And a capital J. I'm a stickler for this kind of thing, you know. Where are you? Are you over there? So, yes, you win the CD, but I think you might have got it. Okay, Jackie, if you've already got this, then you can have another copy. I will send it, or just let me know through Facebook or something what you'd like instead. Any of my record company's output, you are welcome to. And yes, it's Jealousy. And I don't know, I'm not making any comment, but it was one of my mum and dad's special tunes, apparently. Right. It goes like this. That's Jealousy. There you go. Jackie, you'd like a different CD, that's fine. So, yeah, it was a tango, indeed. I should have probably played it more of in a tango rhythm. Anyway, yeah, and the other thing that I wanted to say about this tune is, go back to that view, that this introduces my third Queen of the evening, Queen Freddie, he of Queen, of course. because he wrote a tune called Jealousy as well on their album. Funnily enough, I think it was on the album that they released called Jazz, which of course had no jazz on it. But yeah, there you go. So there's 3 Queens in one night. How about that? I love Freddie. In fact, I went to the concert. Did you go? At Wembley, the memorial concert. It was brilliant. That's that. Right, next up is My Romance, Rodgers and Hart, I believe, because why did I put this in? I can't remember. This was one of the first tunes I learnt when I was learning jazz again, when I was learning piano again, I mean, in my 20s. And yeah, I just love this tune. And, well, I don't think I've done it on the live stream before, or maybe not for a while anyway. Hope you like it. Stay. Thank you. My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitars. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitars. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing. My romance doesn't need a thing. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. My romance. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you liked that bit of Rodgers and Hart. Now, I've got some more good news for you, ladies and gentlemen. More good news for those of you, anyway, those of you that live anywhere within, what should we say, 300 miles. But have I missed anyone's comments? Let's just make sure I'm keeping up. Lovely song. Yeah, it is a lovely song, isn't it, Kim? I love that song. My Romance. Hello and welcome soon to the lovely Sue. Yes, you went to see Kate. Excellent, excellent. Kate runs a lovely jewellery store on the seafront. Indeed. Jane's in as well. Hi, Jane. One of our most popular guests when we were allowed. We'll have to get Jane back before this is all over, won't we, when we're allowed. How you doing? And I'm glad you're enjoying your glass of wine. Oh, and Mr. Butterworth has done a bit of nerdy research for us, thank you. Jalousie is a tango written by Danish composer Jacob... In Danish, would that be Gade? Gade? Anyway, in 1925, I was quite right, quite almost there. I said 20 to 9. Its full title is Jalousie Tango Tsigan. Jealousy Gypsy Tango. Right, got it. There you go. And my erstwhile friend, Mark Woolard, says Jazz by Queen is the only great jazz album. You're not amongst friends here, mate. You're going to get pilloried for that. Ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to pillory him. If that's yeah, I think that's the right verb. So there you go. Anyway, yeah, the good news is, in case you missed it last week, I've got one of my jazz clubs is returning in Hastings at Bannatyne's Hotel starting in July, and I really should know the date. Idiot. Should have written it down. First Friday of the month at Bannatyne's Hotel in Hastings. Hooray! From July onwards, subject to, obviously. So that is really, really good. And I'm also pleased to tell you Seafordians or anyone within 300 miles that as a result of a little chat I had yesterday, we're going to start opening up the club again at The View in Seaford. Yay! From July, it'll be the second Wednesday in July. Can somebody put the date on, please? So that's the first Friday of the month in Hastings, second Wednesday of the month in July in Seaford at The View. Yeah, so if someone can put the date, please, because I'm sorry. How about that? And I'm going to do one more before we get Sue in. This is... Nikki says, big it up for Hastings. Indeed, it's a lovely place, actually. You can go and eat there. It's really, really nice. What was I saying? So live music is coming back. This one's from my Nat King Cole show. And this is for everybody's mum, grandma, great-grand, whoever is still going or you want to remember them. And, well, you know this one. Unforgettable. Came in the wrong key. That brings me to a serious point. I think we'll have to edit that bit out. Not that I do, because we can't. That every week I think, right, I've just got to remember this, got to remember the reverb, got to remember the cameras, got to make sure the tech works, got to remember the lyrics, got to remember the key, got to remember, and I think, yeah, that's a piece of cake. Well, guess what, folks? Sometimes I screw it up. Let's do that again, shall we? Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far, little darling, like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me, and never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way, and forevermore that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Unforgettable in every way, and forevermore that's how you'll stay, little darling. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. How about that? We got there in the end. So, hope you liked that one. Now it's time to welcome the brass department. Here she comes. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the stage, or the studio rather, Sue Richardson is here on the trumpet and vocals. Here she is.
Good evening.
Hello, how are you doing, Sue?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Every week I think we must think of a better opener than how you doing. Ça va?
Oui, ça va, merci. Et toi?
Okay, well done, folks, for tuning into the Linguaphone record. Please send your money now.
Je m'appelle.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
I've got a map as well, and a lapel. Oh dear. So hang on, somebody's put some dates up, just a little bit of admin, sorry. What about Eastbourne? Oh, yeah, and Eastbourne as well. I told you about that. Didn't I mention that 2 weeks ago? Maybe I didn't. I forgot. Yes, Eastbourne is coming back too, and Pam will tell me the date. It's the last Wednesday. Are you paying attention?
And I think it's Mark Nightingale, isn't it?
It is, and it's June, I think, that one, so that's the week before. So that's three back of our 6 jazz clubs, so I'm very happy about that. Sorry, I forgot to mention that again. So there you go. 14th of July, Tina says. What is? Bastille Day. Yes, and that's the View in Seaford. Oh, look, it'll be on our website eventually when I get around to it, because I'm really good at admin. What's this? Oh, I don't know what. The View... Alexis Colson, hi. Hi, Alexis. Nice to have you along. Thank you. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but, I'm glad it sounds okay. Wendy says, sorry, you're still in lockdown, Josie. Yeah, that's rubbish, isn't it, in France? So we've got Holland, France, US of A. the UK, and nice recovery, mate. Thank you. Does the world of music jazz realise that its gain is at the loss of the best mystery shopper?
It's a mystery.
It is a mystery. Its gain is at the loss of the best mystery shopper. You'll have to explain that one, Keith. I'm sorry. I'm being stupid, clearly. Kate says she loves the earrings. Let's have an earrings view.
Ah, thank you, Kate. They are Kate's beads.
Ah,
and
there
Kate's
you go.
pearls from Kate's Crystal Cabinet on the beach in Seaford.
This is turning into Kate's QVC channel.
This is going to be like the Truman Show. Darling, I put on these pearls tonight.
I'm playing a Yamaha piano. They should have given it to me.
I wish I was drinking Gordon's gin.
Yes, exactly. I wish this was the BBC, but never mind. One day I'll be doing this in a proper studio, TV studio, and there will be somebody else to worry about the cameras, like this one, this one, this one, this one.
Don't you think that one looks like the test
card? Do you think I'm getting what?
The one, the stripy one.
That one?
One before.
Oh, I don't know which one I did.
That one. Hey, look, it looks like I'm on the test card. I could be that girl with the little teddy.
Yeah, you need the little teddy bear then. Good, well, that's enough of this.
Yeah.
They're listening to
Can
jazz,
we stop
remember?
now?
Yeah, please. Stop, she says. Okay, that's probably giving you a headache now, isn't it? All those changes of camera. So what are we doing? Oh, yeah, the theme of the evening, really, kind of, sort of. Right, here we go then. We're going to run out of time. Here we go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. The sound of rain upon a window pane. Starry song that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands. This my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. It's how I want to be, as long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. The sound of rain upon a window pane. Starry skies that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies. Sighing sighs and holding hands. This my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. It's how I want to be, as long as you agree to stay old-fashioned. Stay old-fashioned. Stay old-fashioned with me, 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 with me.
Lovely. That's the theme of the evening for our older ladies whose birthday we are celebrating, the Queen and the Queen, if you like. So I hope you like that one. And we are now going to do another old tune as the theme as well. And this, ladies and gentlemen, you know I said earlier, this is the summary really, isn't it? This is hopefully what will get us through, get us all through
Someone's whispering in my ear. I say no, no, go away, but he don't hear. He follows me around, builds me up, tears me down. I've been so bewildered, I wouldn't know what to do. It's that old devil called love again. Gets behind me, keeps giving me that shove again. Putting rain in my eyes, tears in my dreams, rocks in my heart. It's that sly old son of a gun again. He keeps telling me that I'm the lucky one again, but I still have that rain, still have those tears and those rocks in my heart. Suppose I wouldn't play, ran away, I would not stay. Devil, what a potion he would brew. He'd follow me around, build me up, tear me down. I'd be so bewildered, I wouldn't know what to do. Might as well give up that fight again. I know darn well he'll convince me that he's right again when he sings that siren song. I've gotta tag along with that old devil called love, with that old devil called
Love is our only hope. That's the message, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got time for just one more. I'd just like to thank you all again for tuning in. Thank you, and all your crazy comments. It's lovely. I love it. It's great. I always get a bit, start getting wound up on about a Tuesday before the Thursday, but it's always worth it. You make it worth it. Thank you, darlings. Please do tune in again. Tell your friends. And the more people in continents we get, the better.
Don't tell them about my problem.
What I mean by that is the more... Anyway, he has a wife, That's a quote from The Life of Brian, my favourite song. Anyway, thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. We've got time for one more. And this is the theme du jour, really, for Earth Day, ladies and gentlemen. It still is a wonderful world if you look hard enough. There's so much beauty. There's still hope. And Professor Stephen Hawking said in 2016, didn't he? He said that when they asked him what would end the world, the sun exploding or something, he said, no, pollution, greed and stupidity. Well,
I've got 2 out of 3.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's up to us to choose the opposite, I guess. That's all I'm saying. And think about the resources. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from us. This is Louis Armstrong with a wonderful message, especially in the bridge, for Stephen Lawrence Day. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying that I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying that I love you. I hear babies cry, watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. Thank you for watching it. That's it from us, ladies and gentlemen. Sue Richardson on the trumpet and voice, myself, Neal Richardson. Please leave a tip on your way out. You can do that on PayPal and on the last screen. Thank you so much for watching and making our live stream enjoyable for us too. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks so much for the crazy comments. And I'll see you next week, Thursday, 7 o'clock UK time. So I will see you then, and all the best. Thank you, and good night. Happy birthday, Mum.
Thank you.